Hello and welcome. I'm George Crump, lead analyst with Storage Switzerland. Today we're going to continue our test drive of the CTERA cloud attached storage appliance. We've been focusing a lot on backup with this last few tests, and today we're going to look at some quick restores. So first up, let's jump over to the interface. You can see our normal configuration there. What we'll do very quickly here is just show you the cloud backup control panel. And here you can see that things are moving along fine. We've got 35 gigs in the cloud now. We're moving data there in a variety of fashions. Our agent backups that we showed in the last test drive are all being done by checking this box here. And then we've got some normal file shares that are also being copied. So data that we just store on the NAS when we're using it as a NAS are automatically replicated to the cloud as well. Now, so let's talk about recovery. So first of all, let's look at the agents. So you can see we've got three systems being backed up right now. We've got one offline. What we're going to pay attention to today is our node 2 here, that's this system right here. You can see that this is our photos directory. We use it for stuff that we're going to put into screenshots and things like that to put into presentations. I'm missing a file here that I deleted. You can also see my trash bin is empty, called balance. So I need to recover that file. So we'll go into the agent section here. We just click on restore. You can see here I've got today's backups and then last week's backups, last several weeks backups. And you can see the designation that like today's backup, we have a local copy and then we have a copy in the cloud. We have and then everything else is just in the cloud. So let's take a look at this backup right here to go recover that file that we're lacking. And we just need to drill down to the same directory. So we'll do that very quickly here. And we're browsing the cloud here. So this is coming through the internet connection. So let's see, we're going to look for a directory called photos, which is right here. And there's my balance file that you can see is missing from over here. Kind of important file. I need it actually for a presentation. So we simply check mark the file to say that that's the one that I want back. We click on next. And then you can see here that the file is being recovered. And I think if we jump over here, we saw it start to show up there. So, so the file is being restored directly from the cloud for us with no problem at all. So we'll hit finish. And we'll go ahead and cancel out of that. And now you can see balances here. And there it is. Now let's say I have the opposite problem. Let's say I have a file and for some reason I decide that I'm going to go in and mark this thing up and make some changes, fill some things, and then save it directly over the same file. So save it, we'll exit out here, go back in, you can see it's gone. So and now let's say we go ahead and do a backup. And we'll go ahead and run this backup job right now. And we'll let that complete. And then so we'll show that we have access to the new version of the file and the old version of file. While that's running, you can see that we get really good updates on what's going on as far as the snapshots and things like that. So again, very solid backup and recovery capabilities, but we'll tune in back in here in a second to recover the file. Okay, well, there you go. You can see that it's been, the backup's already done. So now we go to our agent again. We'll go ahead and delete this file because we know, man, we really screwed that one up. And we'll empty it from the trash can. Again, we just click on restore. And here's our local backup. You can see this one hasn't yet pushed to the cloud, the time difference. We hit restore. And there's our balance right there. And that quickly it's back. Now that's the advantage of recovering from the local backup as well. It obviously goes a lot quicker. And you gotta assume that most of your recovers actually will come from that local backup. So you can see there's the one that we don't want. And now we'll come over here. Again, we recovered from there. We'll recover from an even older backup this time. And there's our file again. And we'll go ahead and click next. And then the recover starts again. So that's that recovery. So we'll come over here and take a look at our picture. And you can see it's back to what it should have been. So that gives you an example of the different facets of recovery, recovering from just recovering a deleted file, recovering a changed file. Shows you some of the speed of recovering from the local backup, as well as the archive depth of recovering from a much older backup. So very, very powerful. Again, it shows the ability to recover in both locations. I don't know if it could be a lot easier to recover data than that. There's one other thing I wanted to show you. Let's say you want to recover to your local machine. What we'll do here is you can just browse files like this. You can see I already had this open. So again, we'll go to the same directory. So in case you didn't want to restore right back to where it came from, assuming you had permission, we can recover right here. So I'll go ahead and recover this same picture onto this local system. You'll notice it doesn't necessarily go up there. And there it is. And so that was the one, you can see that's the changed one again. So that was the one that we modified substantially to show the differences. So that again gives you another way to do it. And again, here if you wanted to go back in time, so again we don't want that particular one. We'll go back and look at an older cloud backup. There's our balance again. Recover, and then there's the correct one. So again, very simple to do. You can recover both locally and directly back to the server that was had the file deleted on it. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. Again, very powerful tool. So we'll continue on with our testing of the CTERA cloud attached storage system. But for now, thumbs up on the recovery test. This is George Crump, lead analyst with Storage Switzerland. Thank you for tuning in today.